Hi friends, here's Rebecca on a gorgeous May Day in Boulder, Colorado. I've been back here for about a couple of weeks after 6 months in Mexico, and Brad and I have had the amazing fortune to stay at our very good friend's house in Boulder on Mapleton Hill while they've been gone for 2 weeks. So this has been our home for the last 2 weeks, and today that will end. They are coming back home, and we are moving forward. I'm not exactly sure where and how, but that's okay. This life that we're currently living as luxurious nomads is very exciting and also very uncertain. We kind of are bringing with us from Mexico the quality of magic chaos, which is we get to live a lot of magic, a lot of exciting things all the time, but also a lot of chaos and a lot of unknown, and a lot of uncertainty and unsettling. So I wanted to share today with you, what where home is for me right now, and what that looks like. And this is a very fresh reflection. I was reflecting this morning as I was taking a leisurely long walk up Sanitas, one of my favorite trails here in Boulder, that I actually was reminded yesterday about where my home is at this moment, and I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. But first, I just wanted to tell you my background, 2 quick stories about my background with where my home is. And the first one has to do with my childhood as I was growing up. I have a mom from Sweden and a dad from Spain, and I grew up between those 2 countries. My first 8 years were in Spain, and my 10 years after that, from 8 to 18, I lived in Sweden, and after that I went back to study in college in Spain. So I remember during my upbringing that somehow I never really felt at home anywhere. In Sweden they called me the Spanish girl, in Spain they called me the Swedish girl, and I always felt different, and I always felt like I didn't belong. And I think I thought it was because I wasn't 100% from one place, and that I needed to be from one place in order to belong and feel at home in that place. The paradox to this story is that now I've been living in Boulder, Colorado for the past 9 years, and when I actually go back to Sweden, I feel 100% Swedish. I feel completely at home. And when I go back to Spain, the same thing. I feel like I belong. I feel like I'm 100% Spanish, and like I am totally at home there. So one of the reflections is what has shifted. And I really think it has to do with my meditation practice. Having had a practice now for a decade has really brought me home. And the home that I'm feeling at the moment, wherever I am, is actually a sense of home within, a sense of home in myself, a sense of soul home or spirit home. And I actually realized yesterday morning that when I fall off the cushion, when I fall off the horse of practice, I lose that sense of home. I feel very unsettled and very uncertain, very, very nervous, and I don't belong anywhere, and I'm not at home anywhere. And I hadn't been practicing for a handful of days, and yesterday morning I allowed myself a moment to practice. And I remembered that when I sit on my cushion in silence by myself quietly and look at my mind and relate to my mind, I actually feel at home. That is home, wherever that is. If it's in Bluebee, if it's in our friend's living room, if it is on the road, if it's at the family member's house, it doesn't matter. It's a moment where I can just connect with me, with myself. So, at this moment, in this time, very appropriately, while I'm living a luxurious nomadic life, home is whenever I'm with me. And I'm really curious. I would love to hear from you. And I would love to hear if you feel at home somewhere, and if so, where. And if you don't feel at home, if you don't have a sense of belonging, And if so, I would like to know if there's something that you do that makes you feel at home. I know for me it is definitely sitting down in silence in a quiet place, relating to my own mind, and just see what is there. So this is my sharing today. I hope that was helpful, and I will share more adventures and tips around meditation coming up next week in a different place, in a different town. I won't tell you where, but we'll see. Okay, bye guys. See you soon. Bye.